Everyone, happy Freedom Friday. When you're joining me on my live, let me know you're here. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Grab your coffee, tea, water, whatever it is that excites you in the morning to have a conversation with me and listen. I appreciate you. Let me make sure my live is running over here on YouTube. Guys, I'm going to talk about my topic. I'm going to talk about my topic as usual, but also I like to open it up for you guys since it is Freedom Friday for you guys to ask me questions about this stuff, right? I want you guys to learn from me, but I also want you guys to be able to ask me questions about specifically digital marketing, online business. Like, these are the topics I talk about every day on my live. So I give it to you on Fridays to kind of ask me questions, right? Let's keep them relevant. If we could do that, let's keep it on topic. Let's keep it on track, because otherwise I'm all over the place. I have that menopause brain, guys. Good morning, Malik. Welcome in, guys. Let me know you guys are here. Happy Friday, happy Freedom Friday. I love it, guys. Friday, guys, if you guys are working a job and you're one of those people that's like, oh my gosh, thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I remember those days. Anybody on here like that? I don't know. I get people that watch me when they're at work. Man, if I was to do that when I had a job, I would have gotten let go real quick at that point. I don't know what they're doing nowadays in the job industry. Evelisi Aponte, how are you today? Kimberly, welcome. Good morning. Happy Freedom Friday, guys. Grab your tea, coffee, water, whatever it is, so we can just have a chill conversation, right? Like, I teach on my lives. It's so funny. I go live the same time my mentor goes live. That's hilarious to me. So I go live. If you guys don't know me, first and foremost, let me give you a little intro. I am Manuela Vincent. Thank you for coming to my platforms. If you're new here and you like what I'm saying, please give me a follow over here on the TikTok world. If you're over here on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Put the notification bell on, because I do come live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. every single day, guys. Why? Okay. So a little bit about me is that I actually am an online content creator now. It wasn't always like that. So I come on and I share a way for you to be able to make an income online using 4 things. And that's kind of what I talk about every single live. I talk about what I found last year, why I decided to do this. And you can see this on my screen on TikTok over here. I'm going to be talking about this, why this is popping, why you need to get in on the trend. Okay. So, hi, Ashley. How are you? Ashley, weren't you on yesterday? Welcome. I'm on YouTube as well as TikTok every day, guys. Okay. Hi, Vanya. How are you? So, that's what I do on my platforms. I create content, 3 pieces of content a day, every single day for the last 18 months on TikTok, on IG, on YouTube. And I try to tell people, you don't have to have a job. That's not the only way to make an income. Now, if you have a job, you don't want to just quit the job, especially what's going on right now. But I'm trying to gear you up to understand, if you're not happy in a job, if you're like me and you were getting into those retirement years and you were in a job and you just kind of chugging and you got laid off. That was my situation. And that's kind of where we're going right now. A lot of layoffs, guys, and it's scary. And I don't want you to be in the situation I was in. I had to really find another way to replace the income because the jobs weren't calling me back. I don't need a hot tub. I don't want a hot tub. TWC Myers, I don't need a hot tub. Anyways, so that's not even, I don't even know why you're even talking about that. We're on a totally different topic. Anyways, so when I was laid off last year at the age of 52, I came out of there, and this is the same story I'm going to always share. Why? Because I'm making a connection with someone on these lives or in my content. That's why people come and talk to me and they ask me for the details. That's what's happening. Okay, guys? So if you're on here, let me know you're here. make a comment down in chat. Double tap the screen. Give me some love, hearts, follow, subscribe. Okay, I'm going to keep saying that because I am a content creator. They like it when you do it too, so that you get points for that, especially on TikTok world. Okay, so when I got laid off, guys, I came out of there with no savings, no retirement, no plan B, no idea what I was going to do next. I knew I had freedom, time freedom on my hand now. So I went ahead and tried to apply for more jobs. They just weren't calling me back. I was getting a denial, okay? 20 years in the game in my field. They don't want to hire people this old. I'm 52. They're going to hire the younger people. That's just the way it is. I know this to be true because I worked in HR, okay? That's how it is. That's age discrimination. They can't tell you, but that's how it goes. So that being said, if they weren't hiring me, I knew I had to find another way to replace the income I lost. And so that's what I'm going to get into today. I'm going to share with you guys what I found, how it works. And if that's something that you would love to get more information about, I'm going to be giving you a free blueprint that you can go and take a look at today, okay? That is my gift to you for listening to me, watching me. I don't know. I have people watch me for months before they take action. It's okay. Hello, how was your day? Ashley, my day was great. I appreciate you being on. I appreciate any of the new people being on, okay? So today is going to be a lesson, but I'm also going to ask you guys, to be engaging. Ask me good questions. If this is Happy Freedom Friday, because I don't work a job and I want you guys to be there eventually. If you love your job, God bless you. Maybe this is not for you, and it's all right. I'm here to talk to. There's 5 billion people on social media, guys. 5 billion people. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's going to be somebody who needs this. So when I talk in generalities across the board. I don't care how old you are. There's going to be someone who just lost their job. There's going to be somebody who needs another way. And that's why I'm coming to shed the light on that way, right? I'm not Jesus. I love Lord. But I knew when I lost my job last year, he was the one that brought me to this. Okay, I don't know what you believe in, but I wholeheartedly know that. So that's why I like to share it. I'm trying to be a blessing to other people. Is it free? No. The blueprint's free, but I had to invest in myself last year in order to get to this point. I've learned some skills, okay? Let me see what these comments. Hey, girl, Kyra said. Very cute Jesus plushie. Thank you so much. Hello, Breezy over here. It's saying say hello. Hi, Breezy. Who else joined me that I missed? Queel Shuka. And it's funny, TikTok, I don't know if you're here or not. You guys come in and out. You might be watching outside the room. So I don't really pay attention to the number. I just like to drive home value. So listen, okay, guys, just stick around and listen. The Nigerian nightmare. Make me a meal woman. Too much talking. Hey, Nigerian. That's why I would never marry a Nigerian, because you're telling me what I need to do. My man ain't telling me nothing. I do what I please. Okay? You don't like what I'm saying? Get off my live, my friend. Get off my live. I'm not here to please you and cook for you. Okay? Okay? Kyra. Yeah, I like the plushie. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to get into it. So if you haven't already, I know you guys cannot see this. Ain't no man going to tell me when and where to cook for him. Stay your butt in Nigeria, okay? Does your man do what you want? First of all, I'm not even going to go there, but yeah, pretty much. And he's a strong mouth man, but he knows his place, okay? So I would never let no man tell me when and where to cook. Sorry, I ain't like that. Right, Queel? That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's another topic. Are we going to have one of these days where you guys are cracking me up again? Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so you guys can see my board over here, but you guys can't. I'm just going to read it to you, okay, as I'm going through the stuff on the board. So today, why 2025 is the best year to be building an online business. That's what my topic is today, guys. And I'm going to tell you there's a lot of stuff out there, but I want you to understand what I have here that makes sense and why I decided to join this one, right? We're talking about online business. If that's not what you want to hear, you might keep swiping away. I don't know. That's what I'm going to talk about today, okay? So let's keep it light, fun. I'm okay with some jokes. I don't care about that. As long as you guys are here to listen, right? Be respectful in my chat. Don't be coming at me like no Nigerian nightmare. That's why his name says nightmare. Like, I don't know what that's about. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, guys. So also on here, yes, listen, if you're in an online business space, you are obviously selling something. But I'm not selling you this first part. What I'm going to have you do is get the free blueprint from me. That's all I want you to do. That's called information. Wherever you guys buy something, you got to get information first. So if you see this, don't freak out. It's just where you go to get the information. If you want to learn about what I'm talking about today, you're just going to go right there. It's also in my bio, or you can hit this little orange button down here. You can just go and check it out, but I'm going to be going over it. All right, just so don't freak out, please. I'm not here to sell you. I'm not here to sell you a dream like somebody said the other day. I'm not here to sell you nothing as far as that goes. I'm here to tell you what I found because of my struggle and how it's worked for me. If you want to take part, come on in. If not, it's good too. Do you see how that works, guys? I don't have to force you to do anything, okay? Now, listen. We're going to get into it. So I'm going to put the board down every now and again. But I want to bring your attention to this top piece, little photo up here. It looks like I just have a question. Okay, Jay Breezy, I'm going to show your comment, but please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. You say you have a question over here on TikTok. Please don't attack me. Don't come at me because I can block real quick. You have a little response. I'm going to approve it. You say you have a question. When you guys ask me questions, make it about what I'm talking about, right? Nothing personal, like crazy personal. And let's just make it chill, okay? Because I know some people be hating. And I don't come on here. I come on here to share joy, love, give you some value so you guys can take a look at this. That's all it is, okay? Okay, so Jay Breezy says, yeah, because global market size sometimes can go down. What do you think? I don't know what that's about. I can't answer that. I don't even know what you're talking about right there. Okay. So we're going to just keep going. Ask me something that I can really explain to you about digital marketing, business, online business, and then we can have a conversation. Okay, guys? You guys get the hint? Okay? Thank you. So let's go back to this real quick before I get into this. And I can read what I put over here, guys. Does your man... Okay, we already talked about that. What do you do? I'm a content creator. I help moms, dads, busy 9-to-5ers, people that don't have a retirement, they got laid off, find a way to make income online using 4 things: your cell phone, Wi-Fi, social media, and a blueprint. That's what I do. I help you not have to struggle anymore. If you don't want to be in a job anymore, this is an ideal way to get out of that. Can I make $67,000 in 67? Don't know. I don't know your work ethic. It's possible. I don't know your work ethic. We have something here that will allow you to make 10K in 30 days, 30K in 90 days. So you can answer your own question. I'm not sure. I know this business has done that, but I don't know your work ethic. So that's me being honest with you. I don't know. I think you're just trying to troll and be funny. Can you sell me this pen? Can't do that for you. I don't sell pens. I sell things that are high ticket. I sell things that are high ticket, guys. I sell things that are high ticket. I'm not selling you a pen. I don't have to sell a pen. Did you have a company? Yes. Let me do this, guys. You guys are... I got to stay on topic. I sell 5 digital programs, point, period, blank. And through these programs, you learn the same skills. They're called digital marketing skills. If that's not what you want to learn, then don't go to the blueprint. But I'm going to drop the blueprint, and I pinned it in the chat for you to take a look at. This guy says, by the way, the CEO says his name is Jack. Okay, guess what? I already knew where this guy was going. Give me a minute. Thank you. Blocked. Gone. I don't got patience, guys. I told you guys I don't play. I don't got patience for that. I'll give you a couple shots, but once you start acting silly in my chat, I will block you real quick. I got to have the right people on my lives, guys. I've got an idea for selling 3D printed model railway buildings, but I don't know where to start selling them. Any advice? I have no idea what that's about. I can teach you anything about building your business online and how I go about that, how we teach you that, but I don't know about your industry. 1 second, guys. Okay. All right. We're going to keep moving. So digital marketing, guys, this is what I'm going to talk about. Why it's important to get into the online business space. Well, first and foremost, if you guys are living under a rock, I don't know what to tell you, but you have to understand that everything online is booming. So this all happened thanks to digital marketing. It's been around since the 80s, but it didn't get its height until pre-pandemic. Meaning when COVID hit, everybody and their mamas was going online to buy things. Grocery store shopping, no longer going in, right? No longer going into the store like you used to, right? So, and you're going to see a lot of stores are closing down. A lot of your big retailers are closing down. I know my mall is not the same as it used to be. What about yours? Can you guys shed light on that? I know when I go to the mall, I don't see a lot of the stores. They're literally closing them down because everything's going online. It's just more convenient, okay? So that brings me to the digital marketing topic, okay? So that's what I'm part of. Whenever you're going to build a business online, it's digital marketing. Again, when you go to Amazon, that's digital marketing. If you guys know Amazon, I'm sure you do. You can go on there, buy what you like, get it. It's going to get shipped to your house, and that's it, right? So what we teach you in this program is how to do that and do that successfully. No matter if you have a product or service already, you don't got to worry about that. We already have what you need in this, where you can just resell these 5 digital programs over and over and over again, and you get 100% profit. But let's say that you are somebody that has a lotion, potion, shake, whatever you sell, we're going to teach you, like this gentleman over here is talking about, how can I get whatever he's selling up and running? We teach you those skills. You can take the tools we give you in this business model, and it can be used for anything. I don't even care if you guys are already in affiliate marketing. If you guys have a hoodie that you promote, if you want to get your own, I'm getting ready to actually help my daughter and my son do this. They want to have their own brand, hoodies and things like that. So I can help them because I know how to do this stuff now to build themselves their own online business. That's what I do every day, is I show people how to get involved with this so that they can do the same thing, okay? This is the best industry to get into. You guys can't see this, but I Googled this. It says the digital marketing industry is experiencing a significant growth within the global market size, projected to reach approximately $1.3 trillion by the year 2033. Right now, it's 1 point something billion. So you're going to tell me that this is not the right place to be? You follow the trends. You know, they say if you didn't get into Bitcoin back way when, and I wish I would have, if you did get in it, you're a millionaire. That's the same thing here, guys. You got to get in the trends and ride the wave. This is not going anywhere. I just told you it's going to be expected to be $1 trillion industry by the year 2033. Hello, guys, joining me on my live. Thank you so much. So that's what I discovered, okay? So when that layoff came, guys, I didn't fret and freak out. I didn't. That's why I love to share this with people. Don't freak out. If you're one of those people impacted by the layoffs, okay? I'm talking to you. This is who I'm talking to right now. If that's not you, maybe this is not for you, okay? I don't discriminate against anybody. Anybody can do this. I don't care if you're 20. I got a 19-year-old in this. We have a 14, 15-year-old in South Africa doing this, okay? So don't freak out. I don't discriminate against anyone. But I'm telling you, these are the majority of the people that are coming at me and asking me for the details. Let's talk about it, okay? If you are part of these layoffs, okay, mass layoffs, if you were part of that government shutdown, I'm hearing that they're letting people back. But guess what? It's a matter of time till it happens again. Does that want to be, is that you? Do you want to risk that? Do you think your jobs are secure? They're not. So that's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired of having their jobs taken away, who are living paycheck to paycheck, right? This is who I'm talking to right now. These are my perfect customers that come to me and they need a change, okay? Are your hours being cut? I had a guy on my live talking about that yesterday. Guess what? This guy's getting blocked too. First of all, I'm not Mexican, guys. I'm not Mexican, but that's a racist comment. And I think it blocked the guy already. Good morning, Money Mama. Hey, John, I just saw your comment. I got to scroll up sometimes. That's why I have my laptop open. Good morning. Welcome to the live, everyone. Some people crack me up. How do you assume someone is a certain race? Let's get smart today, guys. It's Happy Freedom Friday. Let's have some good conversation. Let's ask some good questions, some knowledgeable questions here, educated questions. Let's not be silly. All right. So someone on here said that their income was cut on my live yesterday. That relates to you. If that's somebody like you, we have a gentleman in our community who decided to get into the online business because their pay was cut in half too. So we're talking about hours being cut, no overtime. Maybe you depend on that because that makes your check good, right? Maybe you're someone who doesn't have a retirement. I never could afford to do the money into the retirement fund because every penny I got from a job at the time had to go back into my household, making sure our kids were fed, a roof over our head, right? We didn't have the extra cushion to have anything left to do those things with, okay? So that's somebody else who might come and ask me for the details, okay? And then, yeah, no retirement security. You don't have it. So these are the biggest people. I would say this is probably 95% of the people that come and ask me for details. Hi from the UK. How are you today? Happy Freedom Friday, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on my live today. All right. So as you're looking at my board today, keep these things in mind. This is why when that job wasn't calling me back, because I applied for many resumes out there, guys. Are you guys doing that now? I just really want to know. I really want to know. Sorry, my sis typed that stuff. Yeah, I kind of don't believe that, Ashley. I get a lot of people saying, I can't believe everything. Again, it is social media, right? So it's okay though. You're here. Let's keep going. So as I'm going through my presentation today, guys, understand this is for these kind of people that have been laid off. Maybe you're back in the office from that government shutdown. I don't know, but don't be so comfortable and realize that could happen again. It's been happening for years. Stop depending on a government to support you. Okay, I don't got to worry about that stuff because whether the government shut down, whether SNAP benefits are going, I don't got to worry about that because I have a business that works for me, not the other way around. It allows me to keep money in my pocket, guys, whether the government is running or not, whether that job you hold cuts you, right? I no longer want to be part of that riffraff, okay? Can we understand what I'm trying to say? I don't want to be part of that stuff. That is criminal to me. That is the biggest scam out there. That is the biggest scam out there, a job. And we're always conditioned to believe that that's the only way you can have an income come in, and that's not true. That's why I love my community, because we all have that same belief. That's why we decided to make a better way for ourselves and for our family. You guys got to listen and understand. I don't know how many times it takes for you to get fired from a job, laid off from a job, however you want to look at it, before you realize, keep going back to that. You do it because you're comfortable. I get it. I get it. But when you know better, you do better. Stop going back. It's like the person who keeps getting beat and you keep going back. Learn your lessons. Learn your lessons. It's going to be hard, yes. It's going to be hard, yes. But what could be harder than you keep getting laid off from a job or fired? I don't know about you, but I have a family to provide for. So why would I want to keep putting myself through that mess? Okay? Building an online business, look, you're going to build something nobody can take away from you. No government, no man on earth. God can take anything away from you. But let's get real. We're talking about man here on earth, okay? Nobody can take this away from you because you're building it yourself. When you have the right tools behind it, you have the mentorship behind it, the community behind it, and nobody's going to touch you, my friend. I don't care about the haters. I have family members who say, go get another job. No, that didn't work for me anyways. You keep on chugging along in that job. And then you're going to come and hit me up because you want to be part of this. Let's go. That makes no sense. I'm not going to stay in the broke system. I'm going to go where I have a millionaire mentor teaching me. Okay? So that's why I want to drive this home with you guys today. I want you to take a look at it. There's a lot of stuff out here. What I'm talking about is the online business industry, the digital marketing industry. There's no overhead. There's no inventory with it. You get 100% profit from this one. You know why? It's first of all not a physical product. You get the master resale rights to it, so you can continue to sell these forever as long as you're alive. Your kids can even take over this and do this. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Let's look at some comments real quick. Michelle, should I become Christian? I don't know. That's on you. I believe in God. And so that's on you. You have to talk to God about that, whether you want to become a Christian or not. I would pray for you that you would be on the side of Christ. We're not on here to have religious debates or anything like that. I just want to bring that. I believe in God. Let's see. Sonic, hi. Michelle, hi. Let's see what else is going on here. I think I should and want to. Then do it. Guess what, guys? I'm a Roman Catholic. Didn't get baptized as a kid. My mother didn't do that, but she was a Catholic. This is a really quick story. This is not a religious debate or nothing. I'm just going to, hello, is it MQ81? Hello, how are you today? Happy Freedom Friday. Just real quick, because we're on the topic. So I just want to tell you how good God is. So I was not baptized when I was first born. My mother was a Catholic, but she didn't get me baptized because back then in the 80s, you had to have two people that were both Catholics to be your sponsor and there, to help you get baptized. So on and on and on. Long story short, I got baptized with my first oldest kid at the same time in the Roman Catholic Church. Thank you, Lord. I was 23 when I had my first son. And we both got baptized at the same time. It was so cute. It was precious. Okay? So it's never too late to come to God. But I believe in the Catholic Church, my religion, my faith. You guys can hate me all you want. I love my religion. We talk about Christ. We talk about all the good things of God. So there's a lot of stuff out there. There's people that hate on religion, but I love my Roman Catholic religion, and I always speak on that. But another thing I want to add to that, my husband, he was brought up Lutheran. They're similar. Okay? He is going to classes to convert over to Catholicism. God is good. I've been praying for it. Because when we renew our vows in June, we're going to be in our Catholic church together, both Catholics. And that's going to be a beautiful day. So I just wanted to share that with you. You can hate me, love me, I don't care. So yeah, let's just talk about that real quick. I'm so thankful. God does all things. All things are through Christ. And I've been praying for my husband to do that. Even his cussing has cut down. Believe it or not. He took that dirtiness out of my mouth too, because I knew I wanted him to, I needed to stop the cussing. So I prayed on it and he got it out of my mouth, right? Will I have a slip up? Every now and then, but I pray to him again and say, forgive me, Father. And so I know what I got here. My husband has reduced his cussing. So we're doing things. God is good. Thank you, Lord Jesus. No, that's fair. It's actually racist to make fun of different beliefs. Yeah, but people still do it. People still do it. I love people that talk about Christ. I love that. But I don't like it when, and I guess that's me, and I got to just take it. You all have freedom speeches. But when people start coming down on my Catholic faith, I get angry about it because I'm like, what is you talking about? Are you Catholic? Do you know what we do in our church? Do you know what we talk about in our church? Come and visit us first. So I got to learn to just be quiet, but we're not going to get on that debate today. Yeah, people are weird. Yes, it's funny. You got to let people do what they do. Pray for them and let God sort them out. That's another thing my husband always says. Let God sort them out. Because it's too much. You'll lose your mind thinking about what other people are doing. You just got to pray over them. Have God deal with it, okay? Let's get back into this topic, all right? Thank you so much for bringing that up today. I appreciate you. So, again, I found something that is never going to be able to be taken away from me, okay? Let's talk about it. When I lost the job, like I said, I looked online, didn't get no callbacks from jobs. I went on social media. I scroll, guys. I scroll. I still go on social media. I like to be aware of things and I look at things, right? So I found a post where a lady was talking about this business. She said how she only uses her phone, works 2 hours a day. Doesn't matter what age you are. You can start your newbie. It's beginner friendly. I said, what is it? She told me also she's been able to make $600 per day with the business. And so that's when I said, what's up? What is this all about? I don't need your Uncle Jay. I'm married. I don't need to do anything for your 300 Indo kid because I can make $300 a day with this. Legit. Okay. You guys keep coming at me. Okay. Who said so this guy, I don't know what he's talking about. But anyways, guys, I love it. Thank you. So when she said all that in a post, it wasn't even a video. It was on Facebook, guys. When I saw that, I said, you know how you're always going to put a call to action at the end of your content, whether it's a post on social media, you always got to invite somebody to say, hey, I want to take a look at that, right? So she said, comment info if you want more details. So that's what I did. And then she sent me to what we call is a blueprint. Okay. Now the blueprint I dropped in the chat over here on YouTube. You guys, I pinned it. If you want to take a look at it, go look at it. It's free. That's what's good about it, right? I'm attracting people to come and take a look at something that could change their lives because it's changed ours. And I want to help you guys out. So if you guys haven't already, I'm going to flash this board up. You probably caught on by now. Look, you go here. ManuelaVincent.com. That's where you go to get the blueprint. You put your email in there. You put your email address. That's it. You do that with other things. And if you don't like what you see when you get in there, you can opt out of the email. You know what that's called with this business? Rejection free. You know why that means? I don't have to sit on a phone and call people and say, hey, you want to check out my 5 digital programs to learn how to build an online business? I don't got to do all that because I have an automated system that does that for me. My job is to come on and create the content the right way, do a live, and attract the right people to me. Have a conversation. Share with you what you get in it. And then you can go from there and decide if it's for you. You can buy one of the 5 programs and you can start doing the same business. As a matter of fact, today, soon as today, if you wanted to. Okay, we're not going nowhere. So that's what the blueprint is. It's my free gift to you to go take a look at it. I don't have to. A matter of fact, that blueprint, and then there's 2 videos. Once you put your email in, you're going to check your spam folder, promotion folder. Make sure you get it out because sometimes it does end up in there. You want to get it out to read it. Then you're going to watch 2 little videos with my mentor some testimonials to see what it is all about. By the time you get done with that, guys, the questions you have should be answered, 98% of them anyway. Okay. Outside of that, you can email me back and we can have a call. We can have a conversation. We can get on a Zoom. I usually do Zooms if you need me to, and that's it. I like when people share this on social media, but I do hate when people do something else. When they say like and subscribe if you love Jesus, go. I don't do that. I don't do that. First of all, I don't come on my social platforms to talk. It's good to have a business and incorporate Christ. I like that because there's some people in our community that do that too. But I don't use Jesus like that to say, come and buy my programs. I'm not about that. That's why you're not going to see me on my platforms. That's not what these platforms that I'm on. My YouTube is not for that. If I want to talk about God, I can do that on a separate live. You understand what I'm saying? But I know people that do that. I see what you're saying, okay? But Jesus did bring me to this. God brought me to this business. He knew I was tired of a job. They laid me off. That's one door closing. Another one will open. And that was Christ. You don't shut the door on the Lord. So that's why I decided to take a look at it 18 months ago. Thank God I did. And that's why I share this, okay? I might be the person that is your blessing today. I might not be. I don't know. Just go take a look at it, okay? We're going to keep talking about it. So what I like about this business too is it doesn't require you to have any followers, no experience. See, I put start at 0. It doesn't matter how old you are, but if you are in your 40s and 50s, this is still good for you. So never think because they laid you off, you're never going to find something again. Don't feel like that, guys. That's how I felt that day. What am I going to do now? I'm in my 50s. No jobs are going to hire me back, even though I still kept applying, right? But that was just his way of saying that time is over. It's time to do something. I love what I do now. I was losing passion for my career, to be honest with you. And I already had 2 degrees in that. I've already got certs. I did that thing. It was time for me to find something new. It was my turn to build something the right way that would allow me to bring an income in, be present with my family. I've got all of it. It checks all the boxes here. It was easy to get started with. In my opinion, you guys can think otherwise when I go over the 5 programs, but this is probably the lowest costing business I've ever been a part of or saw. That you get the value for it though, right? You got to take a look at everything. What are you getting for the cost of what you're buying? Just like when you shop for a laptop. When I got my new MacBook over here, I was like, okay, let me compare them. You're going to do that today. You're going to shop side by side to see which one is for you, okay? To learn these skills, to be able to make an income with it. Is it for you or is it not? You're going to know all that. When you go through my system, you're going to already know all that because it literally says who it's not for. Okay. But if you guys have questions, let me know. I thought you were 30 plus. Oh, hallelujah. Thank you. I'm 52. It's the Italian genes. My mother let me have those. Thank the Lord for my mom. Yeah. So that's probably what it is. Everybody gets on my live. I don't know if you're being nice, but I always get at least one person saying, oh my gosh, I thought you were 30. I thought you were 20. I think 20 is pushing it, but I appreciate those compliments. I really do. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Bottle. What is it? Bottle AK? Is that your screen name? Okay. It's okay if you're the only viewer. I don't care. Usually yesterday was popping. Some days are popping. I don't really look at this. I mean, I don't love talking to myself, but people will come in and out of the live. It's okay. Okay, let's keep going. Hi, I can't even make out your name because the board. Let me see. Farouk? Is that how you say your name? I'm not sure. Okay, so on my board also I put down if you're a busy parent, this is who it's for too, right? If you're a busy parent, you're a 9-to-5er. If you're new to digital marketing, it doesn't matter. If you're new to digital marketing, it doesn't matter because I get people like, I don't know what would I create online? Like, what is it? It doesn't matter because that's how I felt at the time. That's how I felt at the time when I started this. I came from HR. I was behind the scenes. I helped employees. This is now I'm helping moms, dads, retirees, anyone out here in the world that's going through that mad struggle. And they're just sick and tired of it. Again, I told you I don't discriminate. I want to help everybody. If I could help everybody, I would, believe me. Right? My goal every month is at least to help 100 people, right? I want to help 100 people get out the struggle to learn these digital skills. Manuela, sorry, but I have to. Okay, bye. Bye. Thanks for coming on my live. I appreciate you. Monday through Friday, I'm always live, 11 a.m. Okay? Happy Freedom Friday. All right. So why digital marketing? I already told you. If you look at this little screenshot over here, it's expected to be $1 trillion industry. It's what's hot. It's what's booming. It's not oversaturated. You see, when you buy one of the programs from us, guys, you're unlocking an interactive program, not a course, okay? We go deeper than that. We're literally going to teach you how to build the online business for yourself, but not by yourself. Why is that? Well, you're going to have access to a lot of stuff. You're going to get a $12 million mentor who created these programs. She's active and interactive in the group. We had a call yesterday. Guys. We were on there about, I think, 2 hours. You can't see this note. I always make notes when I'm learning something, right? So on here, what? So, bro, I'm not, and who care about my age? Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Wait a minute. Charles, grandma, because you're spamming. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Charles, 14. Oh, we're talking about ages again? Who cares about my age? It makes it sadder if you're old. Sadder if you're older. So I'm not allowed to watch this live. You can watch it. Bottle AK is just, I don't know if it interests you or not. You can come and learn. Guys, be nice in chat, okay? Yeah, I'm okay with people that come in here. I'm okay with people coming in here, but just don't spam my chat and be nice, okay? We can have a nice conversation. If you're here to learn, it's okay. Okay, but usually, and I have the filter on where, it's got to be 18 or up. I don't know why I keep getting a lot of young people. Okay, you just said you had to leave, though. But it's okay. You can come and learn. It's okay. Just don't spam chat, okay? Don't spam chat too much. Let's keep it on topic. You're 14, so, and I guess through the way you're talking, it sounds like it. And I want to say you can come and learn, okay? So anyways, guys, I was on a mentoring call with my $1 million mentor yesterday. It was probably 400 of us on there. And we had a topic on the kind of hashtags that we should be using in our content. Look at my book, guys. I was listing so many things. That's the kind of learning you're going to get here. There's certain hashtags that you don't want to use with your content. If you're going after moms a certain age, or you're trying to target retirees, whatever your content is, your hashtags have to match that. And then you don't want to keep changing your hashtags out all the time. See, we're learning over here. You also want to put keywords, SEO keywords. This applies to YouTube too. SEO keywords inside of your video and shrink them down, put them on, because that brings more traffic to you. God, there's so many things you're going to learn here, guys. I just wanted to tell you that's the kind of mentorship you get here, the kind of training. We have three live videos every week where our mentors dropping the knowledge on us. Every Monday, we get a mentoring call with her, and she sometimes spends 3 hours on these calls where she teaches us something, and then we break out in the breakout rooms and we talk about the topic, and we see how we can implement that into our content. Like, if you guys don't want to learn about content creation, then this might not be the best business for you, because that's literally what we're learning. And through content, that attracts people to our business. That equals daily pay here. It's all going to come together when I break it down for you guys. I just wanted to tell you what you're getting, okay? So again, digital marketing is the best thing because you're building an online business. People are going to come to your storefront. 24/7. When you have the right content on your social media platforms, YouTube, TikTok, IG, Facebook, whatever it is, if you can put the right message to drive people to come and buy your program or whatever you're offering, guys. Let's say you get this because you want to make your product pop. You want your product to sell like no other. We're going to teach you how to do that. But if you're someone like me that came into this with no programs, products, or services to sell, I didn't know what I was doing. This was perfect for me because it already came with the 5 programs that I'm learning from. And now I can earn from them because I'm reselling them to people just like me who didn't have no knowledge of this stuff. It's called e-learning, guys. If you haven't caught on yet, it's called e-learning, and it's the wave of the future. You can get degrees the same way now. Okay? So that's what I offer. All right? So if that interests you, stick around. I'm going to be breaking that stuff down. Now I'm going to go over what the 2-hour day is. I have a 2-hour day. That's what you're going to learn in this business. Why? We just talked about this yesterday on the call with the mentor too. So if you think about it, let's just talk about your job real quick. And I used to work in a job, right? So I'm not clueless. When I would have a great weekend and I would come in the office on a Monday, perhaps, right? I come in the office on a Monday and I go turn my computer on. Before I even sit down on my desk, I'm going to go over to that break room and I'm going to have myself a cup of coffee. I'm going to probably see some friends, colleagues up in there, and I'm going to have a conversation. We're going to be chit-chatting, right? Would you guys agree with me? Put a number 2 if you've done this, because I know I'm not the only one that's done that before. You'll have a little conversation. We called it the water cooler. Man, I'm aging myself. And we would just chit chat in there. And it took about 30 minutes sometimes before we would get back to our desk to sit down and actually get to work. But see, that's called distractions. But you're still going to get paid your 8 hours there, right? Chances are you're still going to get paid your 8 hours because the job is not watching you that much unless they're micromanaging you. That's another thing I didn't like about being in a job, okay? But that's different. Now, when you come to this world, we call this the digital marketing world, the business world, the CEO of yourself world, the boss lady world, guys, the boss lady world. I got to make sure that I get up and do those 2 hours disciplined. We were talking about this the other day. I don't know if it was you. It was Kalia yesterday. It's funny, you'll know names when they're repeat people that come on your lives. And I love that, guys. Okay, so if you're new here, definitely give me a follow. Double tap the screen. I appreciate that. Show some love and likes over here as well. That tells TikTok and YouTube that you guys are listening to me. Okay, you're having a conversation. Let's go. Double tap the screen. I appreciate whoever did, but when you just keep hitting it, it's going to give me, I usually get 1,000 a day, guys. I don't know what's going on this morning. Can we get that number up? Can we get that number up, whoever's on here still? I appreciate you, okay? So when the mentor created these programs, she did it with intention. She's like, okay, when you're your own boss, you can't just get up and just come to your desk and shuffle around and mess around and scroll the internet for 30, 40 minutes, whatever you want to do normally when you don't do this kind of work. Because that's gonna distract you from getting your pay, right? We literally have to get up as a content creator. We have to be showing up for people. We have to drive people to come and look at our business. So if I'm over here on social media watching other people, I'm distracted. So that's why she says we're going to learn to do a 2-hour workday. You're going to master that one way or another over here. So it's intentionally done that way, and I'm going to break it down for you what you'd be doing for 2 hours a day. You can do this when you have a job. You can do this in the nooks and crannies of your day. There's never an excuse big enough you can come at me that I haven't debunked already. Because we have many women in this, many men in this who wanted a better way in their life, and they've been able to do this around their job because they wanted to get out of their day job. So whatever you come at me with, I'm going to be able to how whatever your objection is, I can debunk it, okay? Thank you for the love and the like. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you, okay? Thank you. So 1 hour a day in this business, I'm talking about this business, okay? You're going to learn how to take your cell phone. You're going to create yourself a 7-second video, a 30-second video, and a 1-minute video. That's the first hour of your day. And we're going to keep it stupid simple today, okay? Because that's what our mentors teaches us. That's the whole premise of this 2-hour daily paying blueprint, okay? You're going to do this consistently. You're going to keep rocking this. It takes the average person 90 days typically, depending what kind of go-getter you are, to really see the results, whether that's you're growing, you're following, income. But you got to give it at least 90 days to see any kind of action. Even when you go to the gym, guys, can you imagine? If you go into the gym and you say, hey, I want this monthly membership and I want abs like today. Are you kidding me? Does that really work in the real world? So why would you think getting a business today and starting it up and learning the skills that it takes that you would get a $900 sale today? Now that's happened, but you still got to learn the skills first. Okay? I'm going to share all that with you. So 1 hour a day, consistently, you got to be creating content. And typically in this business, content, I don't know, maybe content means for you to post a picture of yourself doing what you do and some nice words in the box. Like let's say Facebook, for instance, and even IG, right? IG loves videos though. Reels, I'm doing reels over there all the time. But let's just say you just want to go on Facebook and you want to have a nice post. I thank you for the likes, TikTok system. And you just put something. I share this on my Facebook all the time. Usually once a week, I'll do a lengthy word post with my picture and with me with coffee, because that's me. I love my coffee. I'm relaxed with my coffee and people know me. I almost think that's a brand for me. But I always have my coffee and then I'm talking about how, thank you, Lord, to this daily paying business. Thank you for the share too. I appreciate you. Last year when I got laid off, I didn't have to worry about getting another job because I've learned the fundamentals of having an online business, what it requires, how I can make a daily pay income from my home, working 2 hours a day. I share what I went through, which is the struggle before getting this, and how it's changing my life and 57,000 others. That's what I do in a story. I shared to two friends were spamming likes for you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So the more you can get it out, I appreciate it. So that's what I do in a post. Now you can do those, but you still got to get really good at it in your message. Like, why would someone want to buy this from you? Why? Well, you said, hey, I lost a job. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom already, right? And you wanted to not put it all on your husband. You were sick and tired of that. We have many people in our community like that. They didn't want their husbands, first of all, to be in control of the money, but also they wanted to do something. They don't want to just sit around the house. Maybe your kids are older now. You don't want to just sit around the house. You want to do something that can help another person. So you share that very well in your content. You're going to resonate with somebody. That's what the whole purpose of this content creation is. See, there's different people doing it differently. If you notice when you're on here and you're scrolling, you're going to see different content creators. Some are promoting a product. Some are on TikTok. They're promoting a product, whatever it is, right? See, with our businesses, we're not in your face saying, come and get this digital program right now. It's going to change your life like that. We don't have a physical product to show. So how are we doing it over here? How we're doing it is we're telling people our pain point. And I do this in a 7-second video. I have a cup of coffee and I'm on the screen. I just did one this morning and I always do one right before I go live. That's intentional. Okay? Because you can see the live button there and they're going to get on my live when they come to my post. Okay? There's always something behind it. You learn these skills. Okay? So I'll have a cup of, I keep it simple, guys. I am me authentically. If I'm in my room, in my office, everybody sees my Jesus here. I don't even think about that when I'm doing my lives, but they always point it out. And that's great, right? That's a conversation starter. But you got to do everything with intention. So if I'm getting up to make my coffee, that's the start of my content day. I'm going to make a cup of coffee because I love it. So I'm going to put the recorder off 7 seconds and I'm going to just look at the camera. And then I'm going to have the text on the screen talking about this daily paying business. How I was a broke mom at the age of 52 with no retirement. I have 2 teenagers still at home. I got to take care of them. What am I to do if jobs aren't calling me back? If that is the case, what options did I have? I found something online that's allowed me to be able to bring an income in, working 2 hours a day with a cell phone and Wi-Fi. Now, can you do that? I'm nobody special. I just did a couple things. That is, I bought a program last year. I went in the back office. I started the training right away. I connected my system up. And then I went to Facebook and I started promoting this thing for a week like that, right? And guess what? In my first week, I got my first sale. I recouped my investment. That's what I did. So why can't you do that? It's so easy. We don't keep it hard over here. That's how we promote our business, through those means. It's called attraction marketing. We don't got to chase people down in the DMs. Ooh, yuck. I don't want to be in someone's DM saying, hey, happy birthday, when I don't know you. I'm going to get ghosted. I'm not spamming a link to you. I don't like that kind of marketing. This marketing makes it easy because I'm me on camera. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love and the likes and all that great stuff, guys. I appreciate you, right? So clearly I'm making a connection with someone on here today. Am I right? I appreciate that. Do you see what I'm saying? If you be yourself, authentic, Tyson, he might be resonated with what I'm saying. I don't know. I just come on here every day being myself and I talk to you guys. That's all I'm doing. I'm being me. What I found that's helped me, okay? That's all I'm going to do. Keep it real. If you don't like me, then this is not the right live. It's okay too. All right. So that's what I talk about in my videos. Literally, if you go to my videos, you can see how I do one like this. I might be at my computer doing some work. I might be on my balcony chilling. I don't know. But I still have that relatable text on the screen. And that's what we teach you to do. Just be yourself. Stop being fake. We have too much fakeness on here, guys. I'm not fake. I'm not on here to dance and do that kind of videos. I'm not like that. Now, don't get me wrong. If there's a vibing song going on, I'm going to bop to it, right? But usually it's me being, talking about my business, me, my coffee in my hand, right? I got to get people to come and take a look at it, but this is the easy way to do it. All right? So 1 hour a day, I do 30 minutes because I've been in this so long. I've got this down. I know what I'm going to talk about. I plan 30 days ahead. You're going to learn the same thing. You batch your content so it's ready to go. You can schedule did you know you can schedule your TikToks, guys? Anybody already a content creator on here? Maybe drop a 1. Anybody? Are you guys already in content creation? Did you know on TikTok you can schedule your TikToks? So if you batch them, you can just go in, and I can't show you because I'm on my live on my YouTube right now. But you can actually schedule them to go out when you want. So that's another automation, okay? So I'm just here to share with you. You do 3 videos a day consistently every day. Give yourself 90 days, and you're going to see what's going to happen. It's beautiful. Again, I made my sale, my first $900 paying sale here within 7 days because I followed this blueprint I'm talking to you about. And I knew I had no plan B. I didn't have a job to fall back on. That makes it even better. It's harder because you don't have an income. I have my husband, but all his money goes towards the bills to keep us barely afloat. But I needed something for myself, and that's where I found this, okay, guys? So 1 hour a day, you're going to do a 7-second video, 30-second video, 1-minute video talking about your struggle, your pain point. You're going to tell other people about what this has done for your life and how it can change your life. And then in the end of the video, you always got to end with a call to action. You got to be driving people to go take a look at yourself, what you got. I always say, now, if I can do it at 52, so can you. I'm no one special. I just found a way to be able to build an online business where I can have an income now. And I only work 2 hours a day. How would you like to learn those same skills, my friend? If that is you and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, you're tired of the government telling you when you can get paid or get you out of a job, guys, I got you. Down in the comments, put the word ready. Look, and I would love to send you to my free Freedom Formula Blueprint, right? And then I'm going to tell you what's going to happen next, right? So I send people here, when they ask me for the blueprint already, I send them to my domain. Good Lord, I've got 5,000 likes. Thank you so much. This was more than 2,000. I think I had 1,000 yesterday. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love over here. I appreciate you guys, okay? Thank you so much. What's going on over here on YouTube? You guys don't love Manuela? Come on. I know, give me a subscription, or, there's like some little emojis over here. I hope that I am giving you some value, right? I like to teach, and then I want to show you where to go get this information, okay? So anyway, guys, that's where you go. And I'm just talking about this blueprint strategy that I follow every day. Okay, the 30 minutes. So we already talked about the hour. You do the videos for 1 hour. You're creating them. As you get better, it's going to be less time. Okay, let's say you get it down to 30 minutes. Now you have an extra 30 minutes, and I usually give it to the live. I go an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, because lately I've been getting a lot of people asking me for info, and they're on here and they're engaging. I love that. Okay, so 30 minutes, you're going to be doing copy, paste, post ads. Those are free. We give you the ads. We tell you the sites to go to. And think of it like this, Craigslist on steroids, but without paying for the ads. That's what we're going to give you. And these are websites that moms, dads, people that are looking for opportunities like this. And that's the people that's going to come to your website link and whatever you put, usually a video, and they're going to say, oh, let me see what this is about. So now you got your 3 videos working, and now you got your copy paste ads going. Now, for those people that are brave, yes, I'm going to talk about this. So don't be scared, because I was scared 9 months. I did the copy paste post ads and my 3 videos every day. That's non-negotiable, the 3 videos a day. When I kept doing that, I got my daily pay. It was fabulous. But I was like, man, I'm seeing these people really getting more and more sales going live. So what do? Guys, remember what I said? I follow the person who's doing great. I follow my mentor. She's an introvert too, just like me. Hi, Dana. How are you today? She's an introvert too, just like me. She didn't go live for 6 months in this. She just did her videos on YouTube, did her 3 videos a day on TikTok. She made her first 6 figures in 6 months with this. Then 17 months became a millionaire. So I'm following who's doing things. So I said, okay, I'm going to make more income with this bad boy. I'm going to go live. And look, you see, I don't care about the number, guys. That doesn't determine who's going to buy from you. There can be people outside the room watching you. There's in the room. They come in and out. Let me do this puzzle real quick. Ooh, there we go. Now we're good. I've had people, this is crazy. When I was 4th of July, it was 4th of July this year. I was on my YouTube. Hi, Carrie, how are you? I was on my live on my YouTube channel. I wasn't doing TikTok live. It was YouTube. I always do YouTube, and now I do TikTok together. I was on the YouTube live. I was doing my thing. I don't even know how many people were on the live. Again, I don't really pay attention to that. Anyway, the dude didn't even ask me for questions or anything. As soon as I got off, I even told people, me and my husband are going to the pool right after this. All right, guys, I want you guys to have a beautiful Friday, right? I was telling them. But we're going to the pool. I need my son. So I was like, okay, have a great Friday. Bless you. Got off the live, went to the pool, my husband, sat down maybe 20 minutes, and all of a sudden, I didn't even pay attention. Ding. A $900 sale right on the top of my phone. I wasn't expecting that. You never know when they're going to come in. It's because that person resonated with me. And guess what? He was 19. He wasn't no 40s, 50s. I'm 52. It don't matter. You got to do the thing that's working. I appreciate 7,000 likes over here. 7.9. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. And so that's what I tell you guys. You got to get out of your comfort zone. I didn't do the lives for nine months. Then I started going live. I said, I'm going to do this. I can talk a lot about this business. I can share it with so many people. People need this. And that's what's happening. It's a 50-50 split. I would say I get sales 50% from the lives, and then the other part is from the content, my videos I create. And if I can do it, guys, again, coming from corporate, I like you to understand that. Doing something totally different out of my comfort zone to now, if I can do it, you can do it. Whoa. Oh my gosh, TikTok system, what is going on? Liam, thank you so much for doing that for me. You guys, this is the most likes I've ever gotten over here on TikTok. I appreciate you guys. Look. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you. I want this to get out to a lot of people, okay? I know I talk a lot. Bear with me. Ask me questions if you want to, okay? The last part of the 2-hour workday is the best part of all. You know what it is, guys? You know how I know I talk too much? Is because my coffee's always cold towards the end of my lives, guys. Good morning. I don't know what your name is over here. I don't know what your name is. I can't pronounce it. It's a different username. I just don't know what that language is. But good morning, everyone. Happy Freedom Friday. Happy Freedom Friday. Thank you so much for the love. You rock with aliens. Thanks. I appreciate you. I hope there's no aliens around me. Golly. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Okay. The last part is the best. It's when people engage on your content. They're like every morning I wake up to people on YouTube asking me for the blueprint. Remember when I said in my videos, I repurpose them from here to go over to YouTube? Well, the keyword I use a lot is ready or blueprint. If you're ready to learn these skills that are in high demand, it's about to be a $1 trillion industry in 2033. Down in the comments, put the word blueprint, right? I say that. People are always doing that. They're coming over to my YouTube. They see it. They see my shorts. They want the information, right? So what I do is when I see that, thank you so much. Thank you so much, okay? And I'll say, I'll put this website there. On TikTok, you got to be careful. I'll put the link emoji and I'll say, you go here, manuelavincent.com. Or I'll say, go up to my bio, double tap my face, or go here to this little orange button. You get the details, right? There's ways, there's strategies you got to use, guys. Let's be smart. But that's what I do on a daily basis. That's what you're going to spend at least 30 minutes a day. If you got a lot of people asking you, you got to break it down in 10-minute increments because it's a lot, okay? But that's when you know you're doing well because you're getting all those comments. People are really engaging with you. Guess why? Guess something else, guys. The learning. This is crazy. I have 2 TikTok accounts. This one, I'm trying to get up to 1,000 followers so that I can have my clickable link up there, guys. So help me out. I appreciate you. But I have another one that I use for just content. I don't go live over there. I'm trying to build this one up. That's why I'm going live over here. People know me over here. They're coming in, they're engaging, okay? But what I learned from my mentor is TikTok pushes, if you're trying to build your business, TikTok pushes business accounts out. So I'm getting more engagement on my lives now than I was on the personal one because they favor the business accounts. They don't have as great of a trending sound over here. But as far as the business account and people coming on my lives, I'm thankful for that. I listen to my mentor. That's what you need to do, okay? She's a $12 million mentor. She literally bought a condo just recently in Dallas, Texas, because she's a Cowboys fan. And she wanted to be close, so she goes to all the games. Season tickets. That was a goal when she was a kid, and she's able to accomplish that. That's who we're learning from. Okay? So anyways, guys, that's the last part of the 2-hour workday. You're going to be engaging on people that ask you for what you're doing. And you just send them to your domain. Okay? You send them to your domain. Thank you for the likes, the love, 10,000 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. So that's what the blueprint is. So if you guys go here, even here on YouTube, if you go to my domain, my manuelavince.com, you're going to get a document to your email if you wish to do that. And you're going to put your email, when you go right to that website, you put your email in. It's going to send you a blueprint. Manuela's not over here on a laptop doing it. It's called automation. Automation is beautiful. That's what you get with this business. You get a fully automated, done-for-you system. It's called System.io. And you're going to get 30 done-for-you emails already created by our mentor. They're already proven to convert. They're the first one that we set up in there, it literally gives you the blueprint. Whoever's coming to your funnel, they're going to put their email in and they're going to get the blueprint and they're going to take a look at it. It does the explaining, all that stuff for them. The website is done for you so that people coming in can see what you're talking about. I go a little step further on my lives. I talk about the 5 programs. I talk about what this is, why you should be doing a business online in 2025, right? That's my topic today. But the business is set up for newbies. It's created so that you can just come in and get the ball rolling. So that automation is giving you that blueprint. Then the person doesn't want to take action in day 1. That's okay. They're going to get another email from me in day 2. And then day 3, and then day 4, all the way 30 days until they decide to buy a program or not. By day 30, they might just sit in there and watch and see what else you might have, usually. But I go in and clean my automation out because I don't want dead bodies just sitting in there. I don't want people that are just in it just to, oh, she said she's going to help me and I can potentially make $900, $1,400 days, anywhere from $100 to $1,400 days. Oh, she said she was going to help me. Oh, that's the kind of people you'll get too. You get people that are like, oh, the dollar bills, y'all, right? You got to work for it. These programs are going to pay you one way or another. That's clear. It just depends which one you come in at, number 1. How are you taking what you're learning and implementing it? Number 2, are you following the blueprint to a T? Are you staying at it consistently? Are you posting 1 video a week? You know TikTok don't work like that. You know TikTok don't work. You know none of these platforms works like that. The only platform that works with 1 post a day is literally Facebook. And I utilize stories like no other. But TikTok requires you at least to get a good algorithm going. You got to post 3 times a day. So why would you think 1 time a day and 1 a week is going to get you somewhere? Guys, I've learned these things. That's what you're going to learn. Stop being so silly. Stop being silly. You got to learn from the mentor. Implement it into your content. You get a daily video in this program, by the way, every day. Every morning when I do my coffee and I'm doing my content and I get on my live, I watch a little daily video and she gives you information that you got to apply in your content. That's what our mentor does over here. She provides you everything you need. It's not a course. A course is something you buy once and you don't have a mentorship behind it. You don't got a community behind it. Chances are you ain't getting 100% profit. You're probably getting that 80%. If you're okay with that, great. I wanted 100% profit. That's what we get over here. It's a program that's full of interaction, a community of 57,000 members. You're getting daily videos. You're getting that mentorship. You're getting that one-on-one mentorship every Monday. You're getting those mentorships during the week. You get a webinar you can give to people in your email automations. Your job is just to follow the 2-hour workday, put your content out, let her deal with the tech stuff. If one of your customers having trouble setting something up, send them to the tech support. That's what she's paying them for, right? Okay. That's the 2-hour workday. Through this process, you're going to get people come in and ask you for the details. They go to the blueprint. They're going to see the 5 digital programs, okay? This is where it's fun. So the next bullet point I have here is how people in our community are able to make $900 to $1,400 a day. I'm not kidding you. I've been able to make $900 consistently with this business the way it's set up. We have many people in the community doing that too. I made my first $900. That means I invested $900, and I'm going to walk you through that too, because this is a digital business. You have to be willing to invest in yourself. I invested in this program one time last year, $900. Did I have it? No. I got laid off, no severance. My husband wasn't going to give it to me. He's paying for the bills, trying to keep us afloat. I'm over here stressing, how am I going to come up with 9? Because I want it. I'm over here stressing about that. I should have been stressing about, oh, I've been laid off, guys. What am I going to do? But no, Manuela was thinking, how am I going to come up with the money to buy the program? Because I knew this was it for me. I'm 52, no jobs calling me back. I'm not a stripper. I don't got the body for it. I'm not doing nothing illegal. I'm not on no OnlyFans. I ain't doing nothing like that. So how else can I do this legally to be able to make those bands? 900, 1,400, 3, 6. Because that's what you have the potential to make over here, reselling these 5 programs. And I'm kidding you not. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Without even picking up a phone to talk to a soul, you're using your phone just to create that content. I don't got to get on phones with this. The program sells itself. Okay? So, again, I found a way to come up with the 9. It was called a P plan, a pay plan, PAY plan. Got to be careful on TikTok. You guys got what I'm saying? You know those things you call Afterpay, Klarna, Zip Pay, all them? Instead of using that to buy Christmas gifts, which I don't got to do anymore because I got this daily paying business, right? They said on average, get this, guys, a family of 4, they spend about $2,300 on Christmas. Are you prepared for that this year? This business saved me to not have to do no Afterpay and stuff for my gifts. I was able to pay cash because of this daily paying business, right? I want you to understand what you're getting here, okay? If you can apply the concepts and hit it hard, you can do the same thing. I'm nobody special, guys. I was nervous when I started this. What are you sorry about? I'm not sure what you're sorry about. I'm good. I'm good. So I did it on a P plan with a firm. I paid 0 out of pocket. I got my business up and running. By the time that first payment was due, guys, I already told you on Facebook, I got my first sale. I got my investment back, $900 back in the pocket. So then after that, the next day, I got another 9 because people saw the value with the $900 program. They saw me leading with that because I'm a product of the product. You talk about what you have success with, what is working. That program is a miracle, in my opinion. So I keep talking about it, right? Every day I'm showing up. And that's how I was able to do it. So now I'm in profit mode, right? And it's going to continue. And so that's how I did it. Now, we have people in here who didn't have that either. They couldn't get approved on a payment plan. You just keep doing what you can do. The lady, she went and babysat to come up with it. Somebody else in our community, they didn't have it either. Because you're always going to get that objection. I don't have the money, but you can stay and sit there and be broke, right? You can surely find a way to come up with the money for anything else you want bad enough, right? Can I get an amen to that? Come on, don't play me. I know that you'll put that same money into something that's not even benefiting you. You'll find a way when it's something that you really want, but you won't find a way to come up with $900 one time, by the way, $1,400 one time. That's our highest best-selling program now. But you would rather go and blow it on something that doesn't make no sense, right? Let's say the president gives you those stimulus checks. I'm not even paying attention to that because I don't really need it over here. But I got a gentleman who's talking about that. He said he's going to buy, if he gets it, he's going to invest in the $1,400 program because he's smart. He's not taking that $2,000 and blowing it on something dumb. He wants to get out of his job. So he's going to invest in our $1,400 bundle pack. He wants to make 1,400 over and over and over again on repeat from people who see the value here. So you guys aren't smart. You're not thinking like that in general. Nothing personal, but that's just how most people think. They're going to go out and spend that on a TV. They don't even make them a dime. How ridiculous is that? I would have sold my joint. I would have sold that if it took me to get into this business, but I didn't need to because I got approved on a payment plan, okay? You got to do what you got to do, right? All right, let's keep going. I just want you to put the monetary part into perspective. Let's break it down. Let's be real. Would it be worth for you to be able to come in at the $900 program level when I talk to you about it, if it meant you could make that over and over again? $900 times 365 is $320K, $328K a year, guys. Would that make sense for you to invest in that? I say yes and yes, because I've been able to do that. My goal is to retire my husband at the end of this year from his part-time job. He's been working 2 for years. I have a son who's in college. I've been having to send money up to him, but if it wasn't for this business, I wouldn't be able to do that. I have a 17-year at home. This is her last year of high school. She wants to go to college too to be a psychologist. I have to provide for her. Senior year is very expensive. What are y'all doing? You can keep on trying to use the system and unemployment till it runs out. And what are you doing? Build yourself an online business. That's what I'm trying to drive home to you. Have your plan B. If you have a job, do this on the side. We got many people doing that, okay? So let's talk about the programs. Let me do this. Let me shrink that. And let me put the board up real quick so you guys can take a screenshot of this. By the way, we make 100% profit. I think I mentioned that. But let me just screenshot this if you want to. This is how you get the information to feel if it's for you or not. You can go here and check it out. Free information, guys. This is what I was talking about today. Why in 2025 it's important to get a business online. I thank you for the love and the likes today. Oh my gosh. Liam and TikTok system. Liam, and thank you guys for sharing the live today. I love it. I love that. I love engagement. That tells me you're really listening to me. I appreciate you guys today, okay? I really do, okay? 100% profit. This is everything. So screenshot it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm taking it down. Now I'm going to talk about the 5 programs, okay? You have a choice today. You have a choice today, okay? And if it's not for you, I'm good too. I don't care about that because I always know there's at least one person who's going to join me because they see the vision here. They see what we have. It's gold. It really is. It helps me in every way. It helps me financially do the things I couldn't do when I had a job and then when I lost the job, right? So the 5 programs are such. We have 5 digital programs. I'm going to start from the very top one and go down. The first top one that is our highest selling program now is $1,400. Okay? I don't gatekeep. You can go to the blueprint, what I told you to go, manuelavincent.com. It's going to tell you all the programs. It's going to break out how many income streams you can make with each of those programs, what you'll be learning from those programs, what it comes with, so you can shop. You could decide what is for you. That's what I did 18 months ago. I got the highest selling program because I knew the value was there. UL is not the, I don't know what that says, person who has, I don't know what that means. Okay. So the $1,400 bundle pack comes with 10 income streams. You get 5 programs in English, 5 in Spanish. Don't worry if you speak Spanish. You don't got to worry about that because guess what? This is for anybody. When you buy the bundle pack, if you decide to buy it, and you come in, it's going to have the English version. If you speak only English, you're going to get the English one. It's in there. But there's some people who want to learn it in Spanish. That's why our mentor developed it. We just launched it 3 weeks ago. She said there's a need for that in the Hispanic community because they come and they are looking for it. They're like, why are you discriminating against us? We want to learn these digital skills. It's high in demand. I don't want to work in these crazy jobs. I want to do something. Thank you for the follow, Henry. I appreciate you. Henry, who are you? Let me see. Ooh, okay. I'll go ahead and follow you back. You follow me, I follow you back. Okay, Henry. Look, so it doesn't matter if you don't speak Spanish. I don't. But I bought it because I know that I can help other people all over the globe now. So that's that's the plus about it. You get 10 income streams because someone might come in. Maybe they don't want the bundle pack. Maybe they want the $900 program. They can get that in either English or they can buy the one in Spanish. If you got people that come in that are Spanish, they might want that one in Spanish. You see what I'm saying? You got to be diversified in what you offer somebody. So before I only had 4 income streams. Now I make 10 income streams. Okay? So we have something for everybody. What else does that bundle pack? That $1,400 program include? You're going to get access to learn how to get brand deals. Do you know what brand deals are, guys? Hi, Megan. I'm not trying to ignore you guys on YouTube. Happy Freedom Friday. So a brand deal, I get them too. I get emails from people that see me on my videos, my lives, my whatever. They like what I'm talking about. They're like, can you partner with us? Maybe you can wear this hoodie or whatever it is. But that's what we're going to teach you how to get involved with, how to get the right ones and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So now you have more income streams. Now you can add an 11th income stream. We're not done yet. We're also going to teach you how to get affiliate marketing training. That's selling other people's products. Okay. If I have a favorite shake and usually you can go to their website when you buy the shake or whatever it is you buy, right? And you can actually get a commission off of reselling their product because you use it. That's called affiliate marketing, guys. That's a brilliant way to do things too, right? But you get a percentage. You get probably a small percentage, but here with our digital programs we promote, we get 100% profit. But keep it all in mind. That's still an extra stream of income. We're going to teach you how to do that, affiliate marketing. Another type of marketing we're going to teach you is the TikTok shop marketing. You guys see it over here on TikTok shop. Is this a marketing course channel? It's a program. I teach you how to make income from your phone promoting digital programs. Not a course, it's a program. Stay tuned then. Go check it out. Check it out over here. Go to this link right here if you want to look at it. It's free for you to look at. Alexandros, go look at it. But I'm talking about a topic. Today I was talking about how it's important to think about doing a online digital business in 2025. That's what my topic was today. And my business allows you to make 100% profit. It allows you to make anywhere from $100 a day up to $1,400 a day with following a 2-hour blueprint. So if you're a marketing student, I have a son who's in the marketing. Come on now, let's go. Now over here, let me finish talking about this. You're going to be able to learn how to do the TikTok shop. So for instance, you see this mic, I bought it from the TikTok shop, but I barely use it. But I bought it, it was cheap, probably $9 maybe. But what happens is, let's say I'm using it on my live today and you guys like it. And maybe you're someone who's in business and you want to get one just like it. I can say, okay, go up to my showcase and you can buy one. And then I get a commission from that. Guys, do you get it? That's what TikTok shop is. But I'm not spending hours on a TikTok shop live to sell a mic when I can make 100% profit here. I do want to stress that. How important that is to understand. I would have to sell 100 of these to make a $900 sale when I can sell my $900 digital legacy builder program to one customer today, and I've already made my profit for the day. What makes more sense? Okay, just think about that. But we're going to teach you how to do it. If you want extra streams of income, we're going to teach you. My mentor is connected with one of the big guys in TikTok, and she's going to be having someone from them that's good in this area. Thank you so much for me hitting. Thank you for allowing me to hit my goal today. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Melissa. Yes, facts, right? Thank you for sending me the roses. I appreciate that. I get so engulfed in my topic and I'm like, what's going on? I thank you for being here. But you understand what I'm saying? Does that make more sense? But we're going to have a top guy from TikTok come in and teach us. That's what you're getting part of the bundle pack. Let me tell you, okay? The bundle pack. What else are you going to get? You're going to get advanced AI training. That's not the kind that makes you look cute. We're talking about Let's say you really want to hit it hard on the Spanish side, for instance, because this is what I'm going to do in the new year. I'm going to have a whole separate TikTok account with Hispanic everything. I'm going to take my English version videos, I'm going to pop them into that tool, and it's going to translate my English speaking version, me talking like this, into Espanol. It's going to do all that for me. That's what the kind of AI advanced training you're going to get. So I just want you to understand that's the kind of stuff you're getting with the bundle pack. Plus you're getting the potential to earn $1,400 paydays. Okay. So that's the highest program we have. You're going to get the Legacy Builder training calls every Monday. We have 3 live interactive trainings a week. You get a free webinar to give to your people that come into your email automations every week. We have one. We just had one this past Tuesday. Those are great because our mentor gets on there and she explains the whole business from the top to the bottom. It's beautiful, okay? She brings other 6- and 7-figure mentors on the call to share their stories, okay? So we send people to those all the time through our automations, okay? Now, guys, if that's not in your wheelhouse, okay? If you don't want to try to make 10 income streams and you don't want to spend $1,400, it's okay because we have something for every budget, goal, and dreams. Some people aren't on that level. Maybe they can't even envision it. I couldn't envision myself making $900 the first time I made it, but I did it, and then I kept getting many of those because I finally got there. That's more than I made in an 8-hour a day on my job. So it's possible and it's happening, okay? So if that's not in your wheelhouse, let's say you want to do the $900 program, okay? You'll get 4 income streams with that. That's where I started. Then I upgraded to the $1,400 program. I took my investment and then I upgraded, okay? So 900 gives you 4 income streams. So now you got Legacy Builder. You can resell that over and over. That's 900 in your pocket, 100%. The company doesn't make anything off of that. What they will get from you, though, is the website fee because they're giving you a website they create. You're going to get access to a community of 57,000. We're in the school community. I'm not sure if you heard of that. You're getting access to that, and they taking care of you. She hires a full tech team for you. Okay, so that's what that 39 is going. They're hosting your website for you as well. So 900 one time, you pay a one-time fee for your website. Now, if you were to come in at the higher program, you pay 69 for the website fee because you're getting 2 links, one in Spanish, one in English. I hope that makes sense. Someone asked me that on here the other day. Not sure what that means. Play some song. Hey, Ghostface. Hey, Ghostface, I'm not going to sing to you, and if I'm boring, leave. Okay, goodbye. So anyways, the $900 program gives you 4 income streams. You can make $900 sales. Somebody might want to come in and they're going to buy your $600 program from you because you set yourself up at the highest. That's why I did it. I didn't want to miss out on any of these sales, my friends. Maybe you're not like that. You don't care, but I did. That's why I came in at the top one. Okay? So hold on one second. Ay. I know I talk a lot, guys. Ask me questions if you want to. So now someone can come in and get my $600 program, my $300, and my $100. Each of these programs will give you a different level and access of digital marketing learning. That's what I want you to understand. You're not just buying a program to resell a program. If you don't want to resell these to make 100% profit, that's fine too. If you want to learn the skills, you're going to unlock that with these programs, okay? So for instance, I told you with the $900 program, you're going to be able to make 4 income streams. You're also getting the Legacy Builder calls. You're getting a certificate. You see that certificate on my wall over there, guys? This. You get access to that certificate right there. That's something else you get in this program. That comes with the Legacy Builder or the Legacy Builder bundle pack. You're going to go and do some training, and then and when you pass the assessment, you get it. It gets emailed to you. That's included, okay? You're getting coaching, live interactive coaching. Guys, there's so much to talk about. You're getting live interactive coaching. You're getting 5 programs, right? Community coaching and that daily pay with these, okay? I'm breaking them down for you. So I'm going to go down to the next three. These are the next three programs. If you decide to come at the $600 program, that program is going to teach you how to make six figures in 6 months, because that's what our mentor did. That was the first program that started with her. She made her first 6 figures in 6 months, so she created the program around that. And then at her 17 months, that's when she made $1 million reselling these over and over again, okay? So now when you come in at the $600 program, if you don't want the 9, you just want to start at the 6, you're getting 3 income streams. People are going to come in and buy the 6 from you if they want to, or they'll come and buy the 3 if they want to, or they'll buy the 1. The goal here is to have enough programs so that people can have options. That's why I saw the vision here. Not only that, guys, let me just talk about the $900 program. You're getting all 4 for $900. What makes more sense? To come all in, get all 4 programs, or to start here? Like, it's up to you guys. I'm just telling you what the income potential is. So $900 a day is $328K a year. $600 a day is $200K a year. And you get 3 income streams, right? Not everybody probably wants to buy the 6. It's okay. There's options. The next program is $300. That is a 6-figure income that will allow you to leave your job if you're consistent and you keep getting them $300 sales, right? Sky's the limit here. So that is $300, and you get 2 income streams because somebody might want to buy the 100 one from me, okay? The last program is the cheapest program we have is $100. I have only gotten 1 sale of that, guys. I personally feel like it's a waste of time. I'm just going to be honest with you. You're getting very basic in that. You're getting very basic. But if all your goal and dream is to make $100 a day, then do it. But we like to tell you, don't stay there. You are able to upgrade. I get that question a lot too. Frequently asked questions. You can upgrade within 30 days and you pay the difference between the program levels, okay? That top program that we have, that $1,400, guys, let's put that in perspective, how much that is a year. $511K a year. We already have people that have made $500K with the $900 program. So now you're getting up to $511K a year. That's $47,000 a month. Guys, I want you to understand what you're getting. When you go to the blueprint, it'll break it down side by side. You can see everything you're getting in each pack, okay? So those are your options, guys. Those are your options. 5 digital programs to choose from. You're getting access to a community of 57,000 people. You're getting that mentorship from a $10 million mentor. Plus you get me, right? You get me. If we need to hop on a Zoom, we can do that, right? I'm going to be starting to have a coaching call too, where I might charge for that. But anybody who joins me, I won't be charging. But for people that need the extra coaching to know what I'm doing to be able to make daily pay, that's the kind of stuff that I'm getting into now, right? So you get daily pay, you get 100% profit. Again, let me reiterate that. You're not splitting with anybody. It's not MLM network marketing, affiliate marketing with this program, the 5 digital program. It's not recruiting. You get a daily paying customer one time. When someone comes through your system, they decide they want to buy it or they don't. That's as clear as it can get. Your goal is to do 3 videos a day, copy paste ads or go live. You follow up with people, you send them to your blueprint. You send them to your blueprint. They go there, they put their information in, they get the details. And it's that simple. That's a rinse and repeat process. I do it every single day. And the more leads you get in your system, your automations that come included, that's when it happens. It unlocks everything for you. Your goal is to build an email list. Because guess what happens when TikTok shuts down, when I don't think YouTube ever will, but let's say any of these other platforms shut down, you still got these people in your automations. You got their email. Now you can always send them to whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, you have them in your automation. That's what you're not understanding if you don't understand. That's why we have to always be collecting emails so that we can always send people to something, an offer, a discount, whatever it is. I'm going to be doing a Black Friday special soon, like anything like that, guys. Okay? I'm not sure what I'm going to offer my Black Friday special, guys. I'm actually going to get on a workshop with my mentor about that. So stay tuned to that. That's going to be for Black Friday. And so it might be a nice discount. Who knows what we're going to offer over here. But I just want you to understand this is a brilliant model of business. It's digital marketing. It's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Let me read a couple of things from my community and then I'm going to hop out of here. So again, you get access to this community of 57,000 other people. It's in school. School. Okay, let me show you this real quick. I know I can't show you guys over here on my phone because it's going to be hard to do all that. Look. See, this is our community. Let me shrink that down. You see this community? We are 57,000 members right there. 57.2. That means daily customers, right? This lady just made a $1,400 sale. That's our top program. She said, I made more in 2 weeks she said more than I made in 2 weeks with overtime at my job. Okay. I want you guys to see what you're getting. This is not hard. If you can follow a 2-hour blueprint, be consistent with your content, you get good with your message. We teach you how to do that every day. Literally every day, our mentor is dropping a new video for you to implement, to put into your content. Get 1% better every single day. Let's keep going. Somebody, $900. They sold a legacy builder program. $900. Super grateful. Helped another gentleman who said he has been watching. Do you see how this happens? Watching many people who talked about the legacy builder, but then he decided to buy it. You never know who's watching. I've had people watch me for months, then they bought it. I don't care. I'm out here to help people. I'm out here to help people understand what we have at our fingertips, okay? So they're saying they're grateful, right? YouTube growth, right? I've been able to hit 625K views on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be monetized on YouTube soon, guys. That's why I'm thankful to my YouTube family too, right? Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Here goes somebody who made 600 in one day from the comfort of their home. That's our 6 figures in 6 months program. That is the digital mastery program. Somebody said they were on Facebook and they made $1,400. I told you, I made my first sale on Facebook because people know, like, and trust me over there. I don't use that to sell over there, though. I share my story. I share what this business has done for me. That's what we're doing. That's how we're able to attract people to buy it from us. We don't sit there and sell. I don't want to get in the selling game. Although everybody's selling something. You're selling your favorite book to somebody, referring. Selling is selling. But this system does the selling, telling, follow-up for us. Okay? What we have here is brilliant. I love it. What else? There's like 32,000 pages of wins on here, guys. 32,000 pages of wins. Look at this. Look at this. Anna made $1,400 while she was sleeping. That's the top program. Today was a $1,400 day. I'm so excited to welcome another amazing person to the digital growth community. I love our community. We cheer each other on. I made a comment on that, matter of fact. Somebody else made a $900 sale and another family's life changed. That's what we lead with intention. We don't want to just, at the end of the day we're selling a program, right? We're selling a program. We're making 100% profit, but I have to help someone else. I want them to get the same profits. I want them to get the same skills. So that's what I lead with. When I'm talking in my camera, I'm not talking to myself, guys. I'm talking to another mom, dad, 9-to-5er person that doesn't have retirement like I didn't have, that wants a change. And they're going to buy the program because they see the value in it. I've spoke about the value with you guys today. I share proof in here. Okay, guys? Let me show you something else. I took some screenshots of, let me go to Google Docs real quick. Google Docs. Here. These are some screenshots of my wins. I take them when I can because otherwise you lose them in there. So look at this one. I put in the community. I shared this. Another 900 sale while I was watching Netflix, right? And I basically just took a screenshot of my payment from, I use Stripe. You can set up whatever you want back there. PayPal, Stripe, Square, right? Look, that was the first week I got $1,800 in a week. I had one in the mentoring call that week. On the call, and a $900 sale came in. Sometimes when I get a sale, I don't even realize it because I'm so busy in doing my content, helping people. This is the day I told you at the 4th of July, and I got the $900 sale at the pool, right? This is when I made my first $900 sale. I was in bed with my husband and I scared him. Guys, I don't share what's not working. I share with you what's working. We have a program that you can get involved with too. That's what this is, digital marketing. Good. There's the mentoring call one. Guys, I share that not to boast or brag. I want you to know it works. So today you got a homework. I don't know if it's homework, whatever it is, right? Let me just tell you who this is for. If you're the mom or dad who's sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you're not a mom and dad, if you're sick and tired of working in a job that you despise, I don't care, right? This is for anyone who's been laid off like me. You're sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. Your hours have been cut. No retirement security. You need to take a look at this, guys. You need to take a look at this. You're going to go to my site. It's right there. I already flashed it up several times. You can go in my bio and check it out. You can go to the little orange button that has a little arrow pointing up. You're going to come to this page. Do you see this capture page? You're going to read this and you're going to put your email in. Next, what are you going to see after that? I like to walk people through. I'm very transparent. Let me see. Manuela, thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You're going to come to this page. You see this page? That's our mentor. That's the lady who invented these programs. She's a blessing to our lives. Her name is Michelle O'Neill. You can Google her. You're going to listen to her talk real quick. You're going to check your email for that blueprint that I told you to get. It's free for you to look up the information. You're going to listen to her, and then here's some more testimonials. $1,800 paydays, $10,000. Look. All this is from our community. Once you listen to her talk, and if you're ready to go and get some details, really, really ready, you're going to hit this button, the yes. It says, I'm ready to have a successful online business and leave a legacy for my family too. You're going to hit that button. Stop being scared. See this? I'm part of the bundle pack. So if someone on here is Hispanic today, if you come here, you can click this and it'll make it go to Spanish. Do you see how quick and easy? That's why I bought this. That's why I upgraded. They can go from Spanish to English. Let's say you're English like me. You speak English. You see how it's showing you the 5 in Spanish, the 5 in Spanish, 5 in English. You see this? I don't gatekeep. Everything is here. How would an extra 14 a day change your life? This is what the program is. It's going to talk about what it is, what you're getting. You don't have to have experience. I didn't have experience. Learn to attract daily paying customers. Available in English and Spanish, 2-hour workday. Guys, are you watching this? You listen to my mentor. This is our stats. We're now at 57,000. You saw that in the community. We made our first 29 million as a community in 10 months reselling these over and over again. On average, in 7 days, customers are getting their investment back. I did it in 7 days. I got my $900 back. This is the Legacy Builder license I showed you on my wall earlier. You get access to that for the Legacy Builder program. So this is going to go over everything that the business is, what you're getting, AI tools. If you decide to come in at the $1,400 program, that's the first one that's going to show up. Of course it is, because that's the one that I'm part of. I'm the top in this. This is the top program. If you don't want that, you can keep on scrolling down. You can watch our other 6- and 7-figure mentors. This guy right here, listen to his story. He was a welder. Daryl's amazing. He just hit 500,000, $500,000 in this business in 24 months, I think it is. Cecilia's from South Africa. We've already created 25 self-made millionaires in South Africa alone with this business, guys. She'll tell you about it. Okay? All these guys. This lady here never goes live. She's in Canada. She's already hit 700K. These are proof that this works. Watch the testimonials, then keep going down. This is me and my story, my family, who I do it with, who I do it for, my why. My why, guys. You have to have a why big, or you're not going to stick with this business. I know what I got to do every day. Do you? It tells you what you're getting, automation. Who's this perfect for? I told you who it's perfect for. I just told you can come through. Who is it not for? If you don't want to do content, if you think it's gonna rain dollar bills, if you think it's a how do you say it? Get rich quick scheme, then this is not for you, because that's not what it is. And I didn't come into it thinking that. I got to put effort in with whatever I'm doing in life. Read this carefully. If you're not going to be willing to do content, then this won't be for you, because that's what we are, content creators. Okay? Come on down. It's The Price is Right. Maybe that went over some of your heads. That's dating myself too. So look, at the top, when you come down, you scroll, it's going to put the program side by side. Look, if you want to make $1,400, potentially, I got to put that out there. Got to be ethical. I don't know what you're going to make. I know I've made many $900 sales. My goal now, and I got a guy who's going to be starting soon. I already know it. He's going to come in at the $1,400 program. If you get those stimulus checks, I don't know if you guys are waiting on those. He's going to invest he's going to invest $1,400 into our first program, right? So it's up to you what you guys are going to do. I know if it was me, I would invest money back into myself, right? So that's what I would do. And you get 5 income streams. It tells you what you're getting. It's broken down right there, guys. In the blueprint, you guys can go check it out yourself. If you want to start at the $900 program, look. I already broke these down earlier. If you watch my live earlier, it tells you how much your income potential is. And then down, if you scroll down, there they are. These are the other lower programs. You got the $600 program, the 3, and the 1. So there is one for every budget, goal, and dream. I don't care what you say. You're going to fit into one of these boxes right here. Whatever one you want to go for, you just do it. If you got to start lower, start lower. You upgrade within 30 days, and then you get yourself a couple. Because let's say you started at the 100. I told you I only got one person bought that from me. Because it's a waste of time. You're seeing what you're getting right here. Look, you read through what you want to do, right? You're getting bonuses with any of these, by the way, regardless. But if all you want to do is make $100, that to me is chump change. I personally would just at least start here if that's what you want to do, okay? You do what you're comfortable with. If you want to take advantage of the P plans, and then I'm going to get off the live today, guys, because I know I've been on here I've been on here 2 hours. What? Oh my, that means things are working right, because I got people that are engaging. I'm going to start at the 14 because that's what I lead by example. I got the 1,400, so I'm going to share that with you guys, okay? It's a checkout page like everything else. You know, I take debit card, credit card, PayPal. They offer payment plans, I believe. You make sure my face is here and my website, because I want you to make sure you're buying from the right person. If you want to take advantage of a payment plan, you're going to go here to the Via Stripe button. And you click that. And then right here, you see I have Afterpay. And I have Klarna. And I have ZipPay. If those don't work for you, because I know some of them do a soft check. I'm not sure. You got to try what you want to try. I'm not begging you, pleading with you to do it, but I know a lot of people bought my program on a payment plan. So if those don't work, I know you could try Affirm. You have to download it to your phone, and there's a way to do it. But if you guys need help, just let me know. But this is the ones I have on my page. Afterpay, Klarna, and then Zip. Okay? Those are the only options I have for you to try to get started today. Again, you know, you guys can just keep sitting on it and have the money block. Let me turn my camera back around. A lot of you would just keep on waiting and waiting for the right time. There really is no right time. We have less than 60 days to the end of the year. It's time to get started, because you watching me is not filling your pocket. Watching me is just, I don't know. If that's all you want to do, that's all you want to do. But I'm telling you, I'm grateful for this business. It's the best business model out there. And we have the best mentorship. And I'm watching other people's lives with their offering when it comes to digital. I don't like the way they come off. They seem cheesy. You're only getting 80%. We give you 100% of your profit. They're not taking nothing from your pocket, okay? Christmas is right around the corner. You know, what do you want to do? I'm thankful for this business because it allows me to do Christmas for my kids, have the dinners. I shared that stat in the beginning. Hi, Amen 13. I shared that stat in the beginning. Did you guys know, if you missed it, that on average, a family of four, they're spending at least $2,300 on Christmas. We're talking about that includes dinners and gifts. Maybe that doesn't mean nothing to you, but for me, it does. I grew up with not a lot as a kid. So when it comes to being able to give my kids what they want, teenagers or adults, I like to fill their pockets with something. So this has been a blessing for that. And just imagine, I want to put this in perspective too. If you bought the $1,400 legacy builder today and you ran with it, I can't guarantee you anything. I know that I made my first 907 days. I don't know what you'll do. So I legally can't tell you that, but I'm just wanting you to envision it. If you're someone who wants to have a beautiful Christmas or pay down debt, whatever it is, let's just imagine you bought the $1,400 program. All you need is 2 of those. You still have the end. It's not even December yet. All you need is 2 of those customers. You're already good for your Christmas. That's $2,800, guys. $2,800, okay? I think about all that stuff. There's 5 billion people on social media. Why not you? I was able to get many $900 sales. That means somebody wanted it. 5 billion people on social media. Somebody's going to want to buy the program. We teach you how to get good with your stories so that you can get those daily paying customers, okay? So, so all you need is 3 $900 sales and you're in profit. Come on, let's go. Let's get smart with our money. Let's invest in ourselves. 900 times, if you want to have a beautiful Christmas or pay down debt, I know we are. Regardless, I just want you to have the same options, okay? So you saw me show you 1,800 in a week. Why not you? 9, 18, 27, 2,700, 3 $900 sales. That's what you could have here, guys. Again, I can't guarantee it because I don't know your work ethic. I knew I made mine back in a week. Invest in yourself. If you're out of a job right now, I know it's scary. That was me 17 months ago, 18 months ago. I was scared, but I knew if I didn't do anything, nothing was going to change the situation. No employers till this day are calling me back. What does that tell you? It's hard out there. Let's start a business nobody can take away from you. Government shutdowns don't matter. SNAP benefit don't matter. Stop living off the system. Let's go. Let's get them tax write-offs. Right, guys? Just bought this laptop. Just bought this. It's a tax write-off. That's not to boast or brag. I use it for my business. My phone is a write-off. Come on. There's so many benefits when it comes to owning your own business. A lot of tax write-offs. My iPad. Everything, guys. Sky's the limit. All right? I don't want to keep going on. I've been on 2 hours. All right? If there's any questions, just get the blueprint and email me because I don't answer DMs like that. I'm going to be honest with you. If you come into my DM, I honestly, unless it's info, then I'll give you my website again. But if it's something else, because I get some crazy things on my DMs. Again, this business is premised on not having to DM people. That's why I try to stick to that. I don't want to be in people's DMs. I don't want to keep spamming links. We premise and we are ethical when it comes to this business. Like we lead with ethics, okay? We're sending you to a free blueprint to check out the details. This is the best way to connect with me. You go here, you put your email address in there. Then you're going to get my free blueprint. It's just a document, a PDF that's going to go over everything I talked about today. And then it's going to get you into my automations. And we're going to be doing another webinar next week. So you guys want to make sure you're in my automations anyways, if you want to come into these webinars, okay? Get the details. Take a look at it. If you have questions after watching everything, 98% of the questions are answered, I think. Outside of that, you can ask me anything. All right, guys? So I hope that I gave you some value. I appreciate you being on 2 hours. Lord, that's I can't believe it. I hit 2 hours. I usually only do an hour and a half. So we're good. Thank you guys for being engaging. Thank you, YouTube. I won't be live tomorrow. I don't go live on weekends. Unless I'm feeling inspired about something, I usually don't go live on weekends. That's usually Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. You guys have a fantastic weekend. God bless you guys. Happy Freedom Friday. I hope to be connecting with some of you guys soon.